Welcome back, everyone. We are back, and as you can see, or you will see, there are two things that happened since the last time. So, we lost two settlements. So the decadent host took the Serpent Jetty. No surprise there, and the Archaeon joined forces with the case of Malthus Dire, or whatever his name is pronounced, and you know, they just conquered Krakadrak, so that's really not cool of them. So we will try and punish some of the chaotic armies, maybe with Colt. Once he gets there, we obviously will try and take Yetchich, or whatever it's called, and then Sjokraten again back.
Ready.
And in the meantime, we still have to proceed with Rupert against the Chaos Undivided.
To strengthen the Empire.
But first we will get the Volcano's Heart settlement. Well, it might actually look not that good for us right now, especially on the Norscan Peninsula, but we actually should be fine, I believe, because
yes, my lord. I will marshal the men.
Well, once we deal with those Chaos Realms over here, we will just, well, we will not move further like here. Once we destroy those Chaos factions, we will just go back to Norska and send some of our armies over here to, you know, retake those settlements from the Chaos Dwarfs. But it looks like we're gonna keep losing our settlements until this army over here is ready. So, and it's also going to influence our, you know, economy, as you can easily guess it.
Ready to serve.
But for now, there's nothing left for us to do, nothing else to do. So the only thing we can do is we can actually take those settlements over here, improve our situation, even if just a little. It's always better than nothing. And maybe once those two armies join their forces, we can either try and retake the Serpent Jetty and the Monolith of Catan, or just push more to the west to be finally done with them. Okay, so I guess this is all for the money movements, it seems. All the other armies are recruiting or just gone. The Alexis is recruiting globally, so one more turn before he recruits those flagellants. There are some damaged buildings, okay, so we need to repair them, at least the money-making one. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna end this turn and see how it all turns out for us. We definitely need to move Karl over to Krakadrak, or whatever it was called, to push those armies back once again, actually. And look at that. Even though this guy attacked us, it's still a heroic victory for us, so that's really great. We only lose some units in the garrison, so the investment in the garrison really paid off.
From across the Grey Mountains.
What do we want? A defensive alliance? No, thank you. And yeah, there's also this war brewing, I think, with the Dark Elves in our western borders. So it doesn't look very pretty for us, honestly. So we have those guys, and how many turns before? Really? Why did it? I guess it's because the main building here got damaged. Oh, I have to repair it too. Really? It will take forever now. Okay, so I guess I'll just screw that and recruit the remaining great swordsmen just globally. There's nothing else to be done. We can still recruit one more unit of those great swordsmen, the Caribou great swords, in 3 turns. Okay, so this guy came back again, well, left the Serpent Jetty and came back over to Fortress of the Damned. And this guy is really trying my patience right now. I mean, he already took plenty of our settlements and he's going to take a lot more of them. But what I am actually happy about is that Nagarond is not that... Well, it says he's probably like the strongest faction military-wise right now in the world, but it's not really true because he has plenty. They have plenty of the fleets. So because of that, you know, those fleets don't make much of a difference when it comes to the battles like on the ground. They can only be a kind of a support. And look at that, we are actually beating the crap of the Legion of Chaos, so let's just auto-resolve. Okay, occupy. And we are really close to finishing off the Legion of Chaos faction, as you can see. Okay, what else can be done? Okay, so I think we'll... And you know what? We will build the control providing construction first, because those people will really not be happy soon. Okay. And let's move Alexis a little bit closer to Port of Secrets. And soon, this way, well, maybe I've chosen badly. It means I could have gone over here to take the Monolith of Flesh. Well, actually, Rupert is good enough to just take care of the Port of Secrets and the Crystal Spires on himself, I think. So we can just send Alexis back to the Monolith of Flesh, and that way we will do one thing. We will also send him in the future to defeat those Chaos Dwarfs and retake those settlements that we lost over here. So I think that's a pretty good plan, but for now we have to take care of things over here with our severely damaged army. Look at that, it's a valiant defeat. So I guess for now there's no
True
like
servant of Sigmar.
real chance of doing anything to them. We can go, well, we actually even can't get
Your
into
word
the
is my command.
encampment
I will do
stance,
anything
but
for
we
Sigmar.
can. Yeah,
Guided by
just for this
Sigmar.
turn, we will go in the ambush mode, even though we have
By
only
Sigmar.
14% of chance to ambush them. Okay, and are there any more armies we can do anything with? So this guy will be ready in 2 turns. It's still a lot of time, honestly. We can upgrade our buildings that produce money wherever we can, or any other like constructions that provide that. So it doesn't look like we can actually upgrade any more than we already did. We still have unassigned skill points, so let's spend them. So the logistician is maxed out, so I guess we will now go for some other skills like the Sigma Sword, Mark of Hirsch, maybe hold the line. Okay.
So,
And for this guy, for this champion, well, what could we choose from? There's, well, maybe a leadership. I guess it provides extra morale, I believe, to our soldiers, so that they don't break so so quickly. Okay. And there's still building available. We know there's nothing of interest. What has happened to our buildings? I'm really not sure. We can repair at least some of them. And I guess we will just end this turn and see what happens next. So, I think it is actually a good plan. You know, Alexis, you know, you can depend on Alexis. He has proven himself in the past. Well, he wasn't able to take malice on himself, but he should be able to deal with the decadent host and the Chaos Dwarfs, I believe. Okay, so Archeon is besieging the settlement where Karl is, and look at that. This siege didn't do him a single thing good. So we have to finish him off. Okay. We want most of all to replenish our armies, and there's this guy over here that is replenishing his forces or waiting for us to attack Krakadrak, but we will not do that. We will not get close enough anyway.
This will bolster the nation.
Okay. And next turn I think we should be able to take Yetchich with Colt. And next Sioktraken. This name is really hard to pronounce. Okay, so the Tower of Flies can be upgraded, as well as Bilious Cliffs. I think investing in Bilious Cliffs would be wiser now. And I think we should just send Alexis over to the, you know, Monolith of Flesh to take this Tong's last settlement in our vicinity. right? And in the meantime,
What does the Emperor
Rupert will go for
Sigmar compels us.
Port of
It
Secrets,
is for the best.
but we will move in an encampment stance because we don't want to lose our men unnecessarily, and
Yes, my lord.
in addition to that, we will keep
Raise Sigmar.
replenishing our forces, so his army should be completely replenished in the next turn. So that's the reason we are doing that. And where is Lupio? Okay, Lupio is over here. We can do the same
I
thing
serve
for
the
him.
Heldenhammer.
We'll just move a little further away. You know what
I go
crazy
where I
it
need it.
really? So I guess the replenishment works a lot faster on the enemy territories, it seems. That's pretty weird, but whatever. So the Folly of Malefax, the Fourth Feet Catacombs. I guess sooner or later they will try and go for the Palace of Princes. So we have to upgrade it to at the very least, deal them as much damage as possible. Okay,
Warrior of
so
Sigmar.
this city should be ready soon enough for our departure with the
Servant of the
Dagobert,
faith.
and then we will launch our offensive against the Decadent Host. There's still one more turn until this guy is battle ready, so we have to arm ourselves in patience, and while we're at it, I think it would be best to find ourselves some settlements that need investing into. Well, a garrison would be needed here, welcomed, but I guess it will have to wait. We can't afford it right now. Let's pick a mentor.
The nation
And
calls.
then, what else? There's really nothing interesting anymore for those
Who
champions.
calls?
They are like a complete killing machines, and you know, you get the idea. Okay, building upgrade available, but this was probably nothing of importance, so for now let's just, you know, yeah, we have to wait for a while, and we'll see if Karl can actually do some damage to the Chaos Army over in Krakadrak. I'm really curious if it's possible to win this, for him to win this battle on his own. And there's another army coming, so we really need to act fast. And look at that, he just spawned yet another army. Well, for 5 turns, Chaos, Undivided Corruption or Hindered Movement. Well, we definitely don't want a chaotic
Yes. In the name of
corruption.
madness.
So I guess this is the only thing that is left for
Cannot
us
deceive the deceiver.
to do. And
So
now that I'm looking at
I
it,
follow siege.
I think, well, I thought we had a
I
pretty
am
good
Prince
chances
and
of actually
Emperor.
winning this, but I'm not so sure right now. Well, it's a heroic victory, look at that. So Karl is still able to defeat 3 of those armies. This is just incredible, and without losing a single unit of ours. This is just incredible. Now I wonder if we should give a chase to this guy, because I'm really not sure if he'll do if he will be able to do anything, like, you know, raise some of our settlements.
I see no other option.
So, Krakadrak got once more, its level got decreased. You know what? Where's the layer of the Troll King? No, cancel that. Krakadrak is more important. It's at the frontier of the war against the Chaos. Right now, we are continuing our conquest, and it looks like the Masters of Innovation also are doing pretty well against this tribe that is the vassal of the Chaos Warriors. So I think we will go for this top room construction. So I'm really not sure where this guy keeps coming from. He has to control some settlement over here, if only there is one, but there's definitely some settlement over here, because all of those armies keep coming from this direction. So
To the provinces.
he's definitely over there somewhere. In the meantime, Rupert will take the Port of Secrets as planned. Okay,
By the comet.
that's great.
Time.
And you know what? I think we will just destroy this construction and put a garrison in its place.
What?
We can still go for... Yeah, we'll just go over there to retake the Monolith of Flesh. Right. And we will like try and intercept the Chaos Dwarfs.
Ever vigilant.
Okay, so this guy
Sigma lightens
seems like he recruits those or replenishes his forces a lot faster in enemy region. That is really curious and interesting. Okay, so this guy already retreated to his basically main, I think, settlement, city, or whatever you will call it. And look at that, how many more settlements do they control? Well, this doesn't produce any money, neither this one or this one, so I guess it is safe to assume that once we take the Fortress of the Damned, they will pretty much go bankrupt. So we definitely want to do that. We want them to go bankrupt. Okay, so now the Valmir is battle ready, so we can send him to the Norscar. And we'll see how fast he can get there. Look at that, something is happening over here. The Dark Elves are losing their settlements to some faction, but I'm not sure which one that is. Well, the Slaneshi corruption increases and the Chaos Undivided corruption decreases, so this is pretty weird. I'm not sure what is happening. So this guy over here is a champion, so at least we know. Oh my god, what is happening over here? They just like went in them like a knife into butter. And I'm afraid we are next. Let's see if we can actually sign a non-aggression pact with them. Or do we have a non-aggression pact with them? No, we don't. But can we sign one? Like, what would it take for you to actually accept that? We can offer them Fort Bergpress. There's nothing interesting there anyway, and it looks like there's nothing we can do for now. So we really need to wrap things up in the north real fast, because I'm pretty sure the war is about to break in our heartland, basically. So yeah, we really need to push those Chaos Dwarfs as fast as possible from our territories, retake them, also deal with the Decadent Host as soon as possible, and the Chaos Undivided and the Archaeon. Oh my god, there are so many things to worry about, so that we can at least send some of our forces, like 1 or 2 armies should be enough to stop the Dark Elves. Yeah. But for now we just can't spare anyone to any army to be sent there. Well, we could actually for now just this army we've just recruited, to keep this army we've just recruited over here in case of Dark Elven attack, right? But I wonder if that would be a good idea. Well, this guy, the Alexis, will definitely be able to deal with those, the Tong, and retake those settlements over here. And I also believe he will be able to fight the Chaos Dwarfs and retake the settlements that are now theirs. So I'm really not that sure if we should send an army over there or if we should keep them around here, because it looks like they are basically just finishing off the elves and Bretonia. So I think we are pretty much forced to keep an army over here, because they are bound to attack us soon enough. Okay, what else can we... There are still some characters with unassigned skill points. Piercing Balls of Burning, my favorite spell for the Bright Wizards. And we can upgrade those constructions when I'm making buildings. So let's do that. And we will just end this turn and see what happens next.
I will hear your petition,
oh, look at that,
no
this guy
to
now wants peace. No, not happening. So he is just doing the same thing as Malice did before him, or the Hargrave. So he sees he can't win, he's too weak for that, and he tries his best to just sign a peace treaty. And I would be really dumb to agree on that, to sign that peace treaty. That would be really dumb of me. But fortunately, I'm not that dumb. I will just finish him off. We will not give him any chance of you know, rebuilding their strength. And look at that, this guy actually sees what is happening. He saw me coming, so he just fled from the monolith of flesh. We've just secured, by doing so, our province over here.
A step too far.
And I think we will focus now with Alexis on defeating those guys and going for the Chaos Dwarfs, because those guys like really pose a big threat to us right now. What about the public order over here? So people are getting happier, fortunately.
Servant of the faith.
We still have to wait a couple of turns with Lupio before we can try and take the Silvered Tower or Tower of Sorcerers. This army will be ready in one turn, and we will also invest our money into, you know, public order. So yeah, this would be all for this part of the map. What about Karl? So Karl now can finish off this guy over here, I think. Let's see. What a coward, just look at him. Well, there's no point in chasing him that far, I guess. This army over there.
What does the Emperor bid?
Well, what are they going for? I'm really not sure. But oh, now we've found the last settlement of the Warriors of Chaos. I think we will just go for them and try to destroy them. It's a decisive victory, even though this balance of power was pretty even. So that's cool. Let's replenish our forces. Okay. And
Ready.
go back
My
to
Sigma's right.
Port of Secrets as soon as possible, because we want to finish off the Chaos Undivided. It looks like they are completely defenseless now. I don't see them having a single settlement, not the settlement but the army. So it looks like they are completely broke. But there's still this Archeon over here. So we really need to deal with him to stop their invasions for good.
Yes, my lord. So? Bring me to my men.
But that shouldn't take too long. So this is going to be one thing out of our minds. So we'll just deal with the
I will marshal the men.
Chaos Undivided, or the, what are they called? The Legion of Chaos, and the Chaos Warriors, Warriors of Chaos for good. And we will be able to proceed to the rest of the chaotic, like little tribes that are not that dangerous for us. They haven't launched as an attack on us for a while now. These guys, they look like they don't have a single army. Those challenges of Khorne were a big threat to us, but we pushed them away, and it looks like they are preoccupied with something else, or just they can't afford another army or a single army. We've seen them when trying to take one of their settlements, but you know. So Lupio is still recruiting. Valmir, we will send Valmir over to the passage, to the Fort Bergbress, what is it called? Something like that. Or we can actually make the most of the current situation with him and colonize Grangzend, Kuran, etc. So, you know, but we really need to do something with that situation, because there's this Slaneshi corruption rising that the Dark Elves brought with them. And I don't think there's anything left to be done other than spend the unassigned skill points. What are those? What are those? Well, maybe let's go for this one. For these perks. Maybe Imperial Gunnery. Okay.
Is it time?
What else? Is there anything to be spent? To spend this last? Oh yeah, this one. But other than
To
that,
the provinces?
nothing. You know, soothsaying. Okay. Anything else? There's this guy, so I guess we will go for maybe a Kinderflame. What does it do? Battle effects, none. Okay. But okay, whatever. I'm really not sure what it does. So there's nothing else to be built or done, so let's just end this turn. So, soon enough, as I said before, Archaeon should be done. The Legion of Chaos also should be done. So we'll have this side of the map secured. We should have it secured at least. And the next we'll go for the Chaos Walls, I think. This side of the map.
Ill considered.
Okay, so
To the
this guy
provinces.
just decided to flee. And we'll see if it is their last settlement. It is possible that it actually is. We'll see if they now they are not dying out of the fatigue, so I guess it wasn't their last settlement. Carly boy, okay, you can't reach this guy, so I guess
I am Franz.
you just have
They will
to
obey. Move!
go over here and wait for the situation to develop
Who calls?
and replenish our forces.
I will marshal the men.
And for this guy, we definitely want to,
To strengthen the empire.
first of all, get over here.
Praise
Let's see.
Sigmar.
We are like this distance short, so let's see how much. Okay, so I guess we don't have much of
It
a
is for the
distance, or like none at all in the encampment stance.
All right.
Maybe it was because I was in
This will bolster the nation.
yeah,
Let us move.
it was because of that. Okay, you know what? We will just leave this encampment stance, I
sound
think,
plan. Take up the pace.
and prepare ourselves to take the Crystal Spires next turn. This garrison looks pretty solid, so we definitely can't underestimate them. Those guys are going for the Winter Pyre. I'm not sure if the Winter Pyre can defend itself. I'm really not sure if they can fight off those two guys.
I am
You know
Prince
what? We'll
and
just be
Emperor.
play it
Moving on.
safe and try to get close enough.
Sigmar compels
Oh no!
us.
What are you doing, Karl? You've just ruined everything.
Praise Sigmar.
Whatever.
I will marshal the men.
Whatever. So for now, with the Alexis, we'll give a chase to this guy. And we will get as close as possible to him.
Yes, a sound plan.
I know it is a sound plan. because we want them out of our territories.
You know nothing.
And then our priority for Alexis will be the Chaos Dwarfs, actually.
Ridiculous.
I live to serve the Emperor.
And we can wait a couple more turns, okay. So I think this army, let's see what it's made of. It has 8 units, and our garrison over here has 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15 units. So it's pretty safe to leave the garrison and go over to the maybe Fortress of the Damned. I'm really not sure. Well, we definitely want a Shargrave and a Shard Bastion.
Ever vigilant.
You know what, we will actually go for the Shargrave first. It should be an easy win for us,
Lightens my steps.
I think. So let's just take it, replenish some of our forces, and then we'll be ready for the Fortress of the Damned, I hope. Even more so if in the meantime
Denied.
What orders?
Lupio will take care of the Silvered Tower of Sorceress. I'm really not sure he will. Valmir, we want you over at the oh yeah, Krongzind or whatever. We want to colonize that area to you know, to stop the spread of Slaneshi corruption and just to take some of the settlements for ourselves. And why are our relations improving? I really don't know. There's nothing positive between our relations. Maybe it's because we just don't do anything bad. That could be it.
Praise be to Sigmar.
Yeah, you will wait at least one more turn. We can get you a little closer to try and bait them to attack you.
Refused.
Okay.
Awaiting orders.
This army is pretty solid as well, so I think they have a good fighting chance against this army over here. Okay. What else? Is there anything else to be done? Unassign skill points. Only that. So I guess Logistician is what we are going for.
What does the
And
Emperor
the
bid?
piercing balls of burning. And that would be all for both this turn and this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So things are starting to look a little better for us, I think. I don't want to jinx it, but they do. And I hope I'll see you next time. So see you around. Bye.